Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Alright, y'all, I'm back with another flashback. This video features Janae. Guys, I am still working on re-uploading all of my content back onto YouTube, adding my commentary so that I can meet the YouTube guidelines. This is why you guys are seeing so many flashbacks from my channel, but I can assure you that I'm staying on top of everything happening within Carbonation. Y'all, please be sure to drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Alright guys, let's get into this video.
And now she's trying to use you for stability and money. Courtney, I'm tired of Velvet. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of your senior relationship. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people linking me to that. Please do not. Stop doing that. Because some people out here really trying their best to heal and to move on. And I really, at the bottom of my heart, and past all the anger, past all the anger, I'll say that, because I'm angry. Past all that, I want to see them do good. I've always wanted them to do good. Past all that, I want the father of my child to evolve. But he cannot evolve being involved in that piece of shit ass relationship he's going through right now. And that's how I truly feel. That's what God's been telling me. And shout out to God, because God is what brought me to this information. I've said to myself, because God was telling me there's a secret being hid from you. God was telling me there's a secret being hid from me. I said, God, if there's a secret being hid from me, reveal it to me immediately. Thank you. That was one of my prayers. A few days later, I found out that these little heifers is on my credit score. Using my credit. Using my name. And if I find out that the $1,000, $5,000. So, with that being said, you want to go support them? Okay. Fine. But know who they are before you support them. Energy exchange is very important. I've done my shit in the past.
Y'all, she hotter than fish grease right now. She think that Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr., and Velvet used her credit to obtain a cell phone.
Exchange is very important. I've done my shit in the past. But I am changing. And at least please see that. I'm changing for my daughter and I'm changing for me. And I wish he would change for himself and for his family. And I wish she would go to your mom. Go to your mom's house. Go heal with your family. That's exactly what the Carbonation people had to do, is heal with their families. Go heal with your family before you try to tag along and attach yourself to somebody that has other shit to do. He has other shit to do. He has healing to do. You have healing to do. Get out of the situation already. It's 2023. Oh, but we spiritual, but we hanging on to toxic relationships. Succubus, you are, Velvet. Succubus. And trust me, I know what a succubus is. People can evolve. And you can change and you can grow and you can sprout into the lotus that you are meant to be. You can be a beautiful goddess, but let go of your grasp. Go heal and go take care of your kids. Y'all can't do it together, and it's very apparent. And I'm only saying this because I care, but also I'm very angry. I'm very upset. These are two people that I love the most dealing with that situation, Carbonation. These were the two people I really cared about the most. Other than Kendra, because Kendra is dope. So yeah, I did what I had to do, and this is the only reason why I'm coming on here and telling you guys that I did what I had to do. I filed my police report. If there's an investigation going on, then fine. If there's an investigation underneath the person who had that address, then great. Because I know that she doesn't have that address anymore. And stop saying she gave it up. She was losing that home. That's why she grabbed onto the person that kept promising her, I'm going to get thousands of dollars. I have this coming. I have that coming. I have Terry doing this and this doing that. And I'm like, really? You're really just grabbing onto him because you want financial stability. Gold digging ass. Leave him alone. Had his baby or trying to have.
Gold digger or not, Velvet is really pregnant, and she says it's by Solar, a.k.a. Courtney, a.k.a. Nature Boy Jr.
Digging ass. Leave him alone. Had his baby or trying to have his baby just so you can say you won something. Just so you can have something because he's going to give it to you. Everybody who was in that carbonation shit was programmed to give you everything you wanted. He didn't even have a chance to heal. And that's partly my fault because we got into a relationship after the cult. But he didn't have a chance to heal after getting out the mindsets he had. So he's only programmed, boo-boo child, because he's thinking about me every day. Trust, believe me, I know that. I know him. He's thinking about me and this baby that was made out of love and not out of spite. And guess what? I don't really want him. So I told you to have him, but no, go ahead and release him for you and for your children because they don't need to see you arguing every day. And they don't need to see you having sex. What kind of bullshit is that? So I'm done saying what I had to say. Because I'm tired. And I want things to change. And this is me taking my power back and me standing in my power and not being afraid of anything that they got going on because I know I'm protected. God protects me because God don't play about me. And because God don't play about me, this information was brought to me so I can take it off my credit score. Got the police where I'm going to find the claim. I got my police report coming, filing the claim, getting taken off. Easy, poop. Should have did that before. But I didn't want no one to get in trouble, right? Even if it was some other friends.
All right, y'all. So I am back with another great read. This is the Goddess Affirmation book, authored by Janae. Some of you may know her as Nateri. She is an ex-Carbonation member, and she has authored this amazing book. The book is available on Amazon.com. Just search for the Goddess Affirmation book, authored by Janae Newell.
But I didn't want no one to get in trouble, right? Even if it was some other friends. I wanted to believe in Courtney, y'all. And before you decide to say anything about, oh, you got him in the bag and, oh, that's him and everything like that, boom. That's how many times he tried to call me last night before I blocked the number. Mexico number. So you don't have him, sweetheart. He don't even have himself. What you need to do is let go. If you don't want polygamy, if you don't want a relationship with him, let him go. Do something different. Because I went through the same thing with him in Mexico with Zoka. So stop. Just stop. Y'all just stop already. I hope y'all already are stopping. Hope y'all already packing it up, saying, well, it was great. Time to heal now. Time to evolve. Time to get my life together, know what I want. Time to heal from the carbonation bullshit and not try to revive it. Because that's a bad spirit to revive. And you see where that ended up. And it's not going anywhere else. It's done now. So that's all I wanted to say. If you guys, I'm going to look at y'all comments and everything like that. Because I generally like to connect with the people. I'm just really tired of them. So, Courtney, may this be a lesson to stop scamming people. May this be a lesson to take your spiritual journey seriously. Because I'm Mama Saturn, baby. I'm Mama Saturn. I don't play that. Don't play with me. And don't play with any of my kin. Don't play with the seed that you gave me. Don't play with any of our lives. Don't even play with your life, because karma's a bitch when you make her a bitch. And I'm Mama Saturn. So, give me my song. Go ahead and send it to my email address, nateri.gypsylotus@gmail.com. Give me my song, because if you don't give me that song, that's stealing too. Go heal and make a good foundation for yourself, and stop with the get money fast schemes. That's something we need to avoid in this lifetime. With fucking North Node Scorpios. Do your best to let go of what you need to let go of. Learn your lessons through your fucking karmic relationships. Let them go and be on your merry way. Then you will find your true soulmate, your true twin flame, or whatever, your divine counterpart, by working on you first. Velvet, I have nothing to say to you. You can go suck a nut.
Now y'all know I gotta run that back. Petty LaBelle is what they call me.
Velvet, I have nothing to say to you. You can go suck a nut.
Y'all, I told y'all she was hotter than fish grease. Janae is angry right here, y'all.
Honestly, and I mean that in the kindest way, because it makes me so disgusted just to know that this woman used to be my friend, or I used to call her a friend or a sister, and she go off and do this. And that's another thing I want to address, is that what she did to me and what happened with her was not the same thing. It's not the same thing. I actually had the balls and the decency and put my pride to the side and the heart to apologize to the woman when I first left. I said, I'm sorry. I apologize for thinking I could ever be with whoever it was and try to do this and that. I apologized to the point it almost brought me to tears. I apologized. And she, you know what she told me? She told me, yes. She told me, girl, I don't care about that. Verbatim, I don't care about that. All I care about is putting him underneath the jail. I said, oh, okay. And I left it at that, because I thought she understood that no one had a choice. Because that's what she said.
All right, y'all. Go on ahead and drop me a comment. Smash the heck out of that like button and share. Thank you guys in advance.
And she said, and actually she also said after that, you know what she said after that? And as you should be queen. And people think that you should be queen, as you should. You was the only one that had the credentials to be queen. I'm paraphrasing at this point with that one, because I was shocked that she even said that. So yeah, on my behalf, I apologized, and we rekindled. We talked sometimes, and it was genuine for me. Let's say that. I even talked to her about my relationship issues I had in Mexico with Courtney. So for her to say all this shit, oh, she slept with my man first and everything like that, no, that's not how it went down. Everybody knows that's not how it went down. Everybody knows who I wanted. Syrian is not pregnant by Courtney. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop and leave that girl alone. She's having a wonderful pregnancy. Okay, please don't bring that rumor up. She is not pregnant by Courtney. She's pregnant and doing. No one knows who she's pregnant. I don't even know who she's pregnant by. So don't bring that up. She's doing wonderful. She's pregnant with a baby girl. And I also have put a live. If y'all have not seen, because y'all asking me about apologizing to Zoka, I have in my live. And I also, in my live. And here's the thing with the Zoka situation. I should have known, and I take a full accountability. I should have known that she didn't want polygamy, because he's telling me that, oh, we're polygamous, it's okay, she wants it, you know, she's okay with it. I spoke to her. Every time I would fucking go back for him, he would tell me certain things about that, you know, and around that lines. And there would be times where I would go back for him, like one time I go back for him and they wasn't together. And I guess the cult leader found out that I was talking to Courtney, and put him and Courtney, and put Courtney and Zoka back together, just to claim me if I ever came back. But I never wanted to be with that guy. I always wanted Courtney, and Courtney knew that. And every time I would go back to wherever I went back to, just to be with Courtney, I would arrive there and Courtney would be acting like he doesn't know why I'm there, when we was just in the DMs talking all this rah of love and romance and twin flames and soulmates and all this other shit. So yeah, she did acknowledge how Zoka felt many times at that. I did. So stop asking about that, please. I've already apologized for that. My thing is, I've also saw Zoka as a velvet, a karmic situation as well. That's what I saw. Because all y'all saw was the mushy gushy. They see what you wanted to see. They show what you guys wanted to show, what they wanted to show. But behind the scenes, Zoka wasn't respecting him. They was getting into fights. They would have meetings about she not respecting him and not wanting to be with him because he's kind of a boy and all this other stupid shit. So in my eyes, I was just like, well, I could love you. I could love you. Forget that, you know, if Zoka doesn't want to be with him. And there'll be many times, even in her pregnancy, when we was in jail, all of us was in jail in Hawaii together. She even said, I don't know if she wants to be with with Zola and anything like that, because they weren't together. She wanted to go home. And when we was in jail, she said she was gonna go home. And then when we got out of jail, all of a sudden they're all lovey-dovey and back together and all this other stuff, and it didn't make sense because.
All right, y'all. If you haven't picked up your copy of Greatness is a Habit, authored by Aaron Dixon, otherwise known as True. Many of you know him as True. He is an ex-Carbonation member, and he's authored this amazing read. If you are interested in self-development and growth, this book is a good one for you. It's available on Apple Books for $1, guys. I got my copy, and I love this book.
It's in Sybil's book, okay? It's in Sybil's book, the time in Hawaii where Zoka and the Nature Nuts got hooked up, and I'm just sitting here like, what? You're pregnant. That doesn't make sense. Whatever, okay? And she came out smiling. But besides that, I already addressed the Zoka thing. And if people are saying this is my karma, it's for the Zoka thing, I'll accept that. I will definitely accept that. Did I give him enough time to heal from the baby? Possibly not. And I apologize for that. Because I don't want to go through this ever again in my life, so I'm going to take accountability for everything. For everything. I never saw myself as the other girl. I saw myself as the woman that Courtney loved too and wanted to be with, because we kept messaging and calling and just telling each other how much we love each other and miss each other. Even if I was in a relationship with any other man, all I could think about was Courtney. While still trying to be loyal to the other man, all I can think about was Courtney, though. So I get myself out of those relationships and go straight to Courtney and not giving myself a chance to heal. I never saw myself as girlfriend number 2. I thought I could be the one for him. And I wanted to prove it. That's why I kept going back. I wanted to prove that there was someone out there willing to love him past everything. That's what I wanted. So, before I get emotional about it, that's what I have to say about that. Please stop telling me to take accountability for what I did to Zoka. I know. Because when I went back the third time, all I could see was him in her eyes. But yet, all I could feel was a lustful situation. They cared about each other, but it wasn't in my perspective love. It was a lot of lust and fucking and stuff. So I thought to myself, well, that's not something he needs to be in anyway, because she keeps confusing him. And I thought I could do better. And that's why I wanted to prove every single time, no matter how many times we had meetings and he would bring this up to embarrass me and all this other stuff. The Nature Nurse would bring up meetings and real mega moments just to embarrass me. I wanted to show and prove that I can stand in my place on my square and tell the cult leader who I truly loved each and every time. Because that's authenticity. That's what people need to be doing in there, showing him that no matter what he tried to say the relationship is, I know what it is. So, please stop asking about the Zoka thing. Yes, they are married. Yes, they are married on paper. But do you see any of the Carbon Nation people who are married on paper except for Kendra and Aaron together? No. Even Velvet said it was forced. So, and do you see her rooting for her man now? No. So, whatever. I take full accountability for what happens into my life. And I also am going to expose other things. They clearly need a divorce. All of them do. Not Kendra and Aaron, though. They're good. They're really good. I'm so proud of them. I'm very proud of them. They are absolutely amazing beings. They're actually one of the people out there that I look up to because they've been doing a beautiful job healing. A beautiful job healing. Leaving everything on the internet alone and doing the things that they need to do together as a family unit and getting together and doing whatever they're doing. Healing together. They have a son and they actually absolutely love each other. That's amazing to me. That's what I wanted. So, yeah, they have no right to live off my credit and doing what they're doing and talking about me and don't even talk to me. Homegirl hates my guts. All right, you can be a hater if you want. Velvet, you can be a hater if you want. I'm gonna be over here loving. And I can be angry. But just don't let it be misguided. Don't let that be misguided. I'm always standing in the form of love. That's not true, Nandofa. I wish I could talk about all this stuff, but there's certain things I'm gonna choose to keep quiet about because y'all must understand also that there is something going on or that's evolved with me, that I have to keep my composure and make sure I'm saying the right things because there's something bigger involved.
All right, y'all, going ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
Something very much bigger happening. And I was chosen to do this. I had to be the one to do this. Because this was definitely something that happened to me. This is my story. This is my life. So I have to be sure to make sure that I be careful what I say. In this very same breath, I'm going to also say this because this has been on my heart. I hate how Velvet tried to take the lead, right? Going on the news and all these other things saying, oh, this is a victory for the Carbon Nation members when you can give a fuck less about them. You wanted some kind of wave to ride. Oh, I'll testify. Okay, let's see if your words would like mean anything because you was trying to redo the shit. Pretending like you actually care about people, but you don't. You don't care about any about those people. I do. You don't care about none of them, about their pain, their suffering, none of them. You just cared about people feeling bad about you and what he did to you, and he couldn't be monogamous for you, but expecting Courtney to be monogamous for you. I left him because he wasn't trying to be. When he kept telling me he was trying to be monogamous. I left him because he kept cheating on me. And say that he's not cheating, he's just having conversations. End up leaving him about a week later. He's with your ass and with the other girl. I'm not dumb. So before you want to go and support that goddess of what? Goddess of what? Before you want to go support, at least know that this is what they're doing. And this is what they did. Cincinnati, Ohio, 6144. That's the address that was on my shit. You want to steal people's identity? Everybody knows you try to be me. Everybody knows that. Quit it. Be yourself. Because you're beautiful when underneath all that muck and...
All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video as well as my commentary. Please be sure to drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Guys, I want to give a warm welcome to all of my new subscribers. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the channel. To all of my OGs, my day ones, my ride or dies. Y'all already know what it is. Big up yourself. We in the building with it.